Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Rainbow Six Siege video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at some of the community's operator ideas. As you can see, a very short time ago, a short time ago, I asked all of you for your operator ideas. So today is the day where we're going to take a look at some of my favorite ones. And remember, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and comment down below to let me know you want more kinds of these videos. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Siege content that I'm sure you'll enjoy. Now let's begin. First one comes from Yuda, who pitches an attacking operator that comes with a tape recorder. They can record whatever action they want to, and then place that recorder on a wall or floor or anything to basically trick the defending team. Now I love this idea. I really love ideas for operators that mess with sound in some way. I think that idea is just so cool, and I think it'll add in another factor or complexity into the game. Like, we'd be getting another outlet to make big brain plays, and the amount of strategy and just pure skill that could come from like a sound-based operator would be amazing. So yeah, a tape recorder operator or some kind of sound tampering operator would just be really cool to see. Good suggestion, Yuda. That's a good idea. I really like that one. This next operator idea comes from Chris Matty Matt, who typed out this really long and in-depth operator idea that I just had to feature. I mean, they took a lot of time to type this out, and I really like the idea. They pitch Axel, a defender that comes equipped with an electric grenade launcher. This grenade fires up to 3 discs that can chain electricity together and electrify any objects connected with that chain. Really just setting up a good defensive perimeter against hard breachers or any other, attacking operators that use gadgets that go on to reinforce surfaces. They also go into note how they can chain 3 discs to go around corners and just make some amazing setups, just as long as, the discs have line of sight on each other. Now, I love this idea. For starters, I just love electricity and stuff like that. Like Black Lightning and Raiden and characters that tend, to use electricity are usually my favorites. I just think controlling electricity is a cool thing. Like, it's a good idea, it's a great superpower, I love it. Anyways, this idea is amazing. I can already picture what kind of cool setups you could make. You could electrify reinforced walls and barbed wire to shut down hard breachers and drones, or maybe you could set up these electric tripwires that could, block a path by scaring the attacker with the threat of getting hurt, forcing them to take another path or use a gadget to take out the discs. Now, I think it would have to be toned down and heavily balanced to be, balanced and not completely broken, but if Ubisoft could pull it off, I think this would be a top tier operator idea. Our next idea comes from Useless Portals, who simply suggests an operator with a jamming backpack. Now, I think this could work, but it'd have to be done right. I think with the increasingly high amount of trap operators and just hidden gadgets the defenders are able to use, it would be nice having an operator that can kind of just shut that stuff down and just rush and push in like the good old days, back when you could just sprint into the objective and just, really use those twitch aiming skills. Now, if done incorrectly, this would be completely broken without a doubt, like 100% just awful. But I have some ideas about how they could balance this. First, give a short duration. I mean like 10 seconds tops, if not less. Just enough to get through some defenses. Like, they need to rush in and do that push, and don't make it long enough to where the operator could, activate it and single-handedly take out the entire enemy team. Just make it long enough to make it through the defenses and not long enough to stall a match or give the attackers enough time to make a thorough plan or wait for, the defenders to come to them. Like, this needs to be short enough where you can run in and that is about all you can do. Also, have it make some kind of sound. It doesn't have to be super loud or blatant, but make it noticeable. Like, oh, hey, you hear that hum? We're about to get rushed, so get ready. A loud enough noise to give the defenders a heads up so it's more fair and even. Lastly, you could make it where the jammer only affects this operator. Don't make it like an aura where this operator could, hug his other buddies and get to them onto the bond site as well. Just make it to where they can slip in alone. I think this makes it even. I think if this operator could get their entire team onto the site, it would be a little bit too strong. Maybe just a little. Especially if the player is good and the team is really organized. Could you imagine a professional team having this operator pop his aura and then the entire team rushes on the site, just ignoring all the traps and stuff like that? That would be way too strong. So maybe just make it to where this operator alone is unaffected by all the stuff and they have to work pretty much by themselves. But yeah, that's just my idea about how this could be balanced, and either way, I think it would be really cool to see. I'm sure that they could do this pretty easily or pretty well, so who knows? This one actually I really like. Now, before we get to the final idea, I want to know what new ideas you guys have. So go ahead and drop a comment down below, letting me know what your new ideas are or what kind of changes or reworks you'd want to see to current operators. So yeah, just go ahead and leave that comment so we can maybe make a sequel to this video and maybe make it like a series. Wouldn't that be super fun? Now, our final community idea comes from Josiah Dediger. I hope I said that right. I probably didn't, and I apologized. But they pitch a defender with some kind of camera gadget that can be placed on a wall to show some kind of like x-ray so you can see through it to the other side. Now, I like this idea. It's another way to get intel, especially if you're playing against a good attacking team that just can quickly take out the map cameras and all the other cameras and stuff like that. And I mean, think of the ambushes you could set up. You could just see through the wall and either pop them or set some kind of trap and, you know, maybe pull off a good ambush and really catch the attacking team off guard and by surprise. Now, this would have to be balanced, of course, and I have a few ideas about how Ubisoft could actually do that. For starters, do not make it constant. Don't just have wall hacks. Like, no. That would be bad. No wall hacks. But make it go off like every couple of seconds. Either do it automatically or give the operator some kind of like buzzer that they can press at range and that will actually trigger the x-ray to go off. Next, make it visible through walls. If an attacker is on the other side of the wall, they should be able to quickly see and spot this x-ray gadget from the other side. You know, they can't see through the wall, of course, but they should be able to see the gadgets. Like have spikes or something sticking through the wall where the attacker can quickly identify it and be like, oh, they can see me. Let's not go in here right now. If they did that or some other kind of balancing, I think this idea could really work and make for some interesting play on the defending side. And that's going to be it for the video. I want to hear from you all. Do you like any of these operator ideas? What ideas do you have? And what idea would you like to see most in Siege, like on the live version, like become an actual thing? I don't know, so let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for even more amazing Rainbow Six Siege content. Also, don't forget to check the description down below for a link to our Discord server where we talk all Siege all the time. I'm the Battlemoon, and I will see you in the next Siege.